I am Jonathan Nick. This is B Movie Man. This movie I'm going to talk about today. Well, before I get to that movie, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Last year was shit, for pretty much everybody. So I'm hoping 2021 brings, better things. For my channel personally, 2020, I did my most reviews in a year. I did I think up to 30 reviews, which is a lot for me. So I'm hoping for 2021 that I do more than 30, or at least 30, but more than 30. I want to do more than I did 2020. So I'm really looking forward to 2021 simply just to see what kind of crazy B movies I'm going to watch next and what I can talk about with you people. As for the movie today, well, before I get to that movie, we'll talk about that movie in a minute. For now, cue intro. Bam! Welcome back. I'm hoping everybody liked the new intro. I'm still working out some editing, some bugs and all that, but I just wanted to test it out, change the music up, make it longer, do the newish logo that I came up with. It's gonna be changing over the next few months, but what the intro is, what you saw is what the idea of it is, what I want. But enough about the fucking intro. What movie am I talking about today? Well, I'm reviewing a brand new release from SOVHorror.com. Tony was kind enough to send his first 2021 release, and that is the 1995 shot-on-video classic, Horrorgirl. Now, as you can see from the cover art, this is very not safe for work. I might have to age restrict this video. There's some alternate artwork that I will show at the end of the review, but this is Horrorgirl. Directed by Raoul Vehill. What is Horrorgirl about, though? Horrorgirl is about, to make it in showbiz, you've got to spill some blood. This, for the members of the band Horrorgirl, is not a problem. Kreatora, lead vocals, and Slammy, drums, percussion, accidentally electrocute their boy toy Fang, bass, keyboards. Undeterred, they reanimate him as a superhuman boombox and storm the stage to take on the amazing spellcaster in the Battle of the Bands. If Kreatora can only exorcise the demon that possesses Slammy's skull, Horrorgirl just might sink to the top of this damn business. Now, this was one I was really interested in for a while, mainly because the lead actress is Getty Chatham, who, if you're not familiar with shot and video stuff, she was the lead actress in Gorotica, and she was also one of the leads in the Donald Farmer shot and video movie, Red Lips, with Michelle Bauer. She's the lead in this, so that's the reason the main reason I was interested in it was that the story sounded really cool, so I was interested in that as well. But her involvement really put it at the top of the list. But what did I think of Horrorgirl? Well, Horrorgirl was a really difficult one for me to, after I was done watching, I watched it twice and because of the commentary and all that. And I still had a difficult time figuring out my feelings about the movie because I did not hate it, but I didn't really like it that much either. I was kind of in the middle about it. And the one thing I usually don't try to do is I don't look up other reviews because I don't want them to influence my review, but I just wanted to see what other people thought. Excuse me. So I looked up and I found out that Tony, himself did a review for SOVHorror.com a couple years ago. So I read his review. And, there's a couple things he says in it that, perfectly sums up the movie for me. And the main thing is that Horrorgirl is more of an art piece than as a horror movie. I don't think it works as much as a horror movie, but it definitely works as an art piece. And the one thing I did like about the movie is it was very unpredictable. Visually, it looked fantastic. So it kept my interest in what was going to happen next. But the story of the movie, which is one of the reasons I wanted to watch the movie, it didn't really satisfy me. The idea of the story of the demon possessing the girl, going on a killing spree, I don't think that that part of the movie was well executed or satisfying whatsoever, but what kept me watching was basically A, Getty Chatham was fantastic in the movie, and B, it was just so unpredictable and so weird that I kept on watching for that reason alone. So even though I wasn't satisfied with the story or the execution of the story, I did find myself continually watching it because I just wanted to see what was going to happen next. I did like the music of the movie. It's not necessarily my type of music, but I did find myself, enjoying it. Plus, it's better than any music today. I rather listen to the Horrorgirl than name any band today. I really, don't care about that. But this is only 50 minutes long, so it's a shorter one, and I think that's the perfect runtime for it. I think if it ran longer than that, then they would be getting into, unwatchable territory. They need to scale it back, to keep it simple and to the point, which the story is simple and to the point. So you'll keep watching it just for, the unpredictable. I'm trying to figure out what to say about it because there's not much to it. Battle of the Bands, demon possesses one of the members. Getty Chatham's character, Pretora, projects herself inside the girl's head to fight the demon. End of story. There is a gun-toting pizza boy, and he was one of my favorite things about it, especially towards the beginning. I really liked him. But, for the most part, like I said, I'm really in the middle for this movie because I can't quite, say I did not hate it. If I hated it, it would have been easy to talk about it because I would be just trashing it, which I don't like to do, but it has happened before. So I was in the middle for this, and I was figuring out who could I recommend this to. I should keep the artwork up. See the boobies. If you're a hardcore shot-on-video fan, then I highly recommend checking it out because you're a hardcore shot-on-video fan. You're going to want to see everything. So I do highly recommend it for those people. Casual shot-on-video fans, this is a very tough one to recommend. I don't necessarily recommend it, but, I'll recommend it with caution. Just be prepared, Watch the trailer and figure out if you want to watch it. Newbies to shot on video, absolutely not. I could not recommend it to them. If you can get through stuff like video violence, all the classics and all that, then yes, check out Horrorgirl. But as for the special features, there is an audio interview / commentary with director Raoul Vehill, moderated by Tony. It's a pretty good commentary track. If you do watch the movie, I do recommend checking out the commentary. It's very interesting. It goes into detail of the making of the movie, etc. It's really a good commentary track. There's an SOV True Independence episode, The Making of Gorotica. Gorotica was a shot-on-video movie from Hugh Gallagher that Getty Chatham was in. This is like the making of that. If you have not watched Gorotica or any of the gore movies, Gorgasm, Gore Horror, Gorotica, I highly recommend checking out all three of those movies. They're really good. If you want to check out the True Independence episode, it is on Tony's website, sovhorror.com. And it's also included on the SRS cinema release of all three of those movies, of the different making-ofs. But it's a really good making-of. There's a Getty Chatham Stills Gallery, which is fun, Horrorgirl trailer, which is cool, and then there's the Trailer Vault, which has a lot of the Tony's releases, the sovhorror.com release. There's also this alternate cover art. I can't pronounce it. Which, Guinea? Am I saying it right? Guinea? Some country in South Africa, I believe. If you've never seen the poster art for their posters are always like wild, over the top, gory as all hell, but they have very little to do with the movie. They make the movie look more awesome than it is, and if you can see that Horrorgirl art, the movie is not nearly as fucking epic as that. But I will put a link down to some poster art for that. I highly recommend checking out the posters for various movies they've done. My personal favorite, here's the disc art, is the one they did for Death Wish 5 and Halloween 3. So to end this never-ending review, it's not never-ending, but it's never-ending if you don't like me. Like I said before, I do highly recommend Horrorgirl for hardcore shot and video fans. Casual ones with caution, and newbies, absolutely not. Um, I was right in the middle with this movie, but I will say it did not bore me. It was unpredictable, and it did keep me watching. I just didn't find the story satisfying or well executed. But still, it could have been worse. It could have been Alien Beast, Chick Boxer, uh, Humanoids from Atlantis. I absolutely hate those shot and video movies. It could have been those, and this is far more watchable than those. So awesome. Do I have any more reviews in the future? Yes, I will have some new stuff coming by the end of January and in February. There's a couple movies, non-SOV related reviews that I'm going to be doing soon. This is my first review for 2021, so awesome. So I got a couple things in the works, so you'll see me again soon. Um, if you like my channel, give me a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment below. What is your favorite rock and roll or band related horror movie? Let me know. If you want a copy of Horrorgirl, it'll be available Wednesday, January 13th at sovhorror.com. And if you want this t-shirt, you can go to the merch store. I'll have the links for everything down below. But for now, I'm Jonathan Knight. This has been B Movie Madness. Thanks for watching.